ようやく落ち着いてくれたようやな。
Hideyoshi wiped his own forehead. For a time, Ava had seemed to be having a very painful nightmare, but it appeared she'd finally fallen asleep. As promised, he still gripped Ava's hand. He'd thought it might be time to let go pretty soon, but he faithfully continued to hold on. Every once in a while, his hand would get tired and he would switch between his right and his left, but even so, as promised, he didn't let go of her hand. At that time, there was a heavy knock. Ava had finally been able to fall asleep, so Hideyoshi grimaced for just an instant.
Aniki! Hideyoshi-san! Sumane! Rosa wa soko ni iru ka?
It was Rudolph's voice. What could it be? Hideyoshi headed for the door, hiding his footsteps so that he wouldn't wake Ava. It was definitely Rudolph's voice, but just in case, he opened the door without removing the chain.
なんや、ローザさんがどないかしたんか。
ローザとマリアちゃんの姿が見えないんだ。一緒にいるかと思って。
廊下で鹿取ったの聞こえたで。その後静かになったからロビーに戻ったと思っとったんだが、ちゃうのか。
Rudolph clicked his tongue. Other people could be seen in the corridor. Rosa hadn't returned for a while after going out into the corridor, so they'd begun to worry. Near the front door, Natsuki pointed at the unset chain.
チェーンは開いてますし、やっぱりバラを見に表へ行ったのでしょう。
鍵を開けっぱなして出て行くなど、不用心が過ぎるな。困ったやつだ。
それより、今はローザさんとマリアちゃんの身が心配よ。
だな。おいガキども、マリアちゃんのバラってのはどこにあったんだ。
確かあれはバラ庭園の真ん中の花壇だったと思います。
あの二人がそこにいるなら行けばすぐにわかるはずです。
親父、すぐに連れ戻した方がいいだろうぜ。
当たり前だ。二人とも連れ戻してお尻ペンペンしてやるぜ。俺が一っ走り行ってくる。俺が出たらすぐに鍵をしろよ。
親父、俺も付き合うぜ。
バカ抜かせ。ガキはママとお留守番って相場が決まってら。
どうしたの？何かあったの？
すまんな、起こしてしまったか。ローザさんがマリアちゃんを連れて表へ出たらしい。なんとも不用心なこっちゃ。
ローザとマリアちゃん表へ？バラ庭園へ？
そうや。ああ、聞こえとったか。マリアちゃんはバラが見たいと騒いどったからな。
Okay, it seems like maybe Ava dreamed about all that, but she didn't think that it was real. But the problem is going to come if... So far, Hideyoshi is the only person who's heard her say this, so we don't know if what she's saying here is actually, like, real. But if it turns out that she is actually, like, aware that Rosa was in the garden, she was aware before it even happened, then that's gonna throw a wrinkle in things. Yeah, we're gonna need to figure out how that could happen.
ダメよ、バラ庭園に行っちゃダメ。ローザを呼び止めて。
呼び止めるもな、もうずいぶん前に出て行っとるようや。
I guess it's also possible that Ava just kind of figured out that, actually, no, wait. Ava did not hear Maria. Like, she didn't hear what Maria was having a tantrum about, so, yeah, they have no idea.
まったく不用心な話やで。
So there's no reason right now for her to know that, for her to know that she went to the Rose Garden.
違うの。バラ庭園はダメ。あそこには魔女がいる。そして生贄を待ってる。ローザ行っちゃダメ。
Ava cowered again, holding her head. Her complexion looked very bad.
どうしたんや。熱にうなされて何か悪い夢でも見たんか。
夢。バラ庭園で魔女がローザたちを。そうよね。夢よね。
落ち着くんや。
Okay, so it could be that Ava actually left and went after Rosa and Maria, and Hideyoshi is covering for her. He's going to be the one like covering for her because he doesn't want to like out her as the villain or as the killer.
この部屋にはわしもおる。
And it's possible that maybe even he believes that she isn't the killer, but he just doesn't want anybody else to suspect that she is, so he's probably gonna back up her story here, saying that she was in this room the whole time.
チェーンもかかっとる。窓かて鎧戸が下ろしてあるし、銃まであるんや。この部屋はさながら要塞やで。なんも恐れることなんかあらへん。
Hideyoshi beat his chest, trying to calm her, but Ava's insecure expression didn't change. Under the covers, Ava kept praying that the grotesque nightmare she'd just had was only a dream.
Rudolph がバラ庭園中央にてローザ、マリアの遺体を確認。
I'm hesitant to trust what Virgilia says here, but I think one thing we can trust is... Okay. Well... Great. When I need it most, this thing is broken. If I just fiddle around a bit, like... It's not even like the where to click corresponds to where the portraits used to be. It's like they're just completely offset and random all over the place. There we go. Okay. Ushidamiya Rosa died in the Rose Garden with her medulla oblongata pierced by the spear-shaped part of the fence. If Maria's death hadn't been a clear homicide, it may have been possible to suspect an accidental death in Rosa's case. This woman was the human sacrifice for the birth of the new witch. So I think definitely one possibility that I'm going to be thinking about here, as soon as we spot Maria here. Her corpse was found in the Rose Garden. The cause of her death was strangling, probably by bare hands. Circumstantial evidence makes it reasonable to assume that she was killed after Rosa? Huh. Because my original theory was going to be maybe that Rosa, in a fit of, like, not just, like, having been fed up with Maria's tantrum, just kind of, like, went insane and strangled Maria to death, and then killed herself out of grief. But, if she was killed after Rosa, we're gonna need to see that circumstantial evidence. We're gonna need to see why that's the case.
その後、ゲストハウスに戻って応援を呼び、両名をゲストハウスに運び込みました。南條の検視を信頼できるならば、ローザの死因は延髄部への柵の先端部分による一つ。
I think that would be pretty hard to fake, so I think in this case we can trust that examination, but if it's his examination that says that that Maria was killed after, then I don't know, I'm not so sure that I'm willing to trust that.
マリアについては素手による考察と考えられます。ただし、悪魔の証明により誤審率は否定できません。
わらわが赤にて語る。
ローザとマリアは死亡した。死因は男女の見立て通り。
Okay. So, that part we can trust 100%, but we don't know the order of their deaths still. We don't know that that's necessarily true.
雲にも食われておらんし、ケーキの山に潰されたわけでもない。安心せよ。
あれだけ死をもてあそび、死体が綺麗だからいいだろうっての誤解よ。俺は絶対に許さねえぞ。ローザおばさんに対する無残な仕打ちの数々、絶対に忘れねえし許さねえからな。
だからあれはわらわではないというに、奴の仕打ちに比べたらはるかに安らかな死を与えたはず。
うるさい、黙れ。お前とは口を聞かない。18人しか島にいないと言い切られ、すでに8人が死んでいる以上、容疑者は10人に絞られる。その中の誰かが殺したってんだろう。あるいは事故死かもな。
In Rose's case, maybe, but I don't know.
マリアが発作的に泣きわめき、それを泣き止まそうとしたローザおばさんが力の加減を誤ってつい殺してしまったとか。
Right, that was exactly what I was thinking. But now that he's bringing it up, it makes me feel like that's not actually going to be the case.
それで動転して滑って転んで柵に倒れて運悪く死んでしまった。どうだよ、これで魔女も魔法も出番なしだ。
For Batlet's purposes, though, it works. I mean, it works as a way of denying the witch, because it doesn't have to be the correct answer, it just has to be possible.
ああ、そういうわけではないぞ。実はだな、ローザとマリアは。
うるさい、お前とは口を聞かないと言っている。目障りだから消えろ、化け物。
Battler said that without rage, but with a horribly cold voice. That strange behavior was something Beato had noticed right off the bat. In a fight, both of them could go at each other without restraint. However, he wouldn't even step into the ring. She could feel that coldness. Beato didn't find that amusing. She thought about flaring up, but she held back. Maybe even though she was innocent and childish, she had enough sense to realize that she shouldn't pick fights.
なら姿を消すと。どの上、続きを引き継げ。
Well then, we can't trust anything said in red anymore, now that Runaway's here. Or now that Runaway's the one saying it.
かしこまりました。よろしいですか、バトラ様。
At least not until Beatrice comes out and says everything that was said in red by Runaway is also true, or everything that is said in red by the Sisters of Purgatory, the Stakes of Purgatory, is also true, and so on.
問題のない申し出です。バトラ君がベアトの顔を見たくないというなら、それもありかと。
好きにしろよ。その化け物の顔を見なくて済むなら何だって構わないぞ。
なあ、ちょっと待てよ。なぜにわらわはそこまでバトラに毛嫌いされねばならぬというのか。あれらは全てわらわではなく、わらわの弟子の仕業であろうが。
別に俺はさっきのことだけで腹を立ててるわけじゃねえぞ。
I mean, you have done a lot to earn that hate.
一番最初からだ。
なあ、バトラ、誤解するなよ。わらわとそなたはゲームを通して対峙し合うプレイヤー同士なだけではないか。互いに相手を苦しめるために指し手を探るが。
勘違いするな。俺はお前が魔女を認める認めないの おかしなゲームのライバルだから嫌ってるんじゃない。お前の無意味に残酷なところがどうしても許せないだけなんだ。
そりゃあ連続殺人を通してのゲームだからな。多少は残酷になるのはやむを得ないだろう。
さっきのことだけじゃない。前回だって前々回だってみんなの腹を裂いてお菓子を詰め込んだり顔面を耕したり、それに何の意味があったってんだ。密室殺人だのトリックだのアリバイだの、そこまでは100歩譲ってやる。お前は魔法殺人だと主張したいんだから、そういう手の込んだ事件を起こさざるを得ないことを100歩譲って理解してやってもいい。しかしあれらのグロテスクな殺人に一体どれほどの意味があるというのか。
それはその別に。
そうさ、何の意味もない。お前はただ悪ふざけで死者を切り刻んで面白がっているだけだ。それは魔女だからとか魔法じゃなきゃできないからとかそういうのじゃない。
I think it's probably worth mentioning that, like, messing with corpses after death is way, 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 way more taboo in Japan than it is anywhere else. Like, they hate that. Even, like, to the point where, like, games aren't allowed to have ragdoll physics in them. Well, not even aren't allowed, but they just avoid doing that because it'll upset people if you're allowed to just, like, mess with corpses after death. So what Beatrice is doing here to a Japanese person like Battler is basically, like, more than just sacrilegious. It's, like, super disrespectful.
ただお前が面白半分に残酷の限りを尽くしているだけなんだ。それはお前が魔女だからとかそういうことじゃない。ただただ人として許せないものがあるからだ。
なんだよその人としてってやつは。
例えば今回のゲームの第1の番の6人。まあじいさまの黒焦げはともかく他の5人の死体は不要に死者を恥ずかしめない普通の殺し方だった。凶器が槍だか銃だかははっきりしないが、とにかく殺しの中じゃまだ許容できるマシなものだった。前回前々回の第1の番での非常識さ残酷さに比べればはるかにマシだった。
And I feel like that may also speak to the culprit, which may be different this time around, because, like, if it was the same person every time, then wouldn't it have the same level of cruelty every time? I feel like there's got to be some kind of grudge at play here for the people doing, like, such cruel murders. Or, in the case of the first one, where the faces were all smashed up, there may have actually been some purpose to that. Like, hiding one of the bodies as being a fake or something like that, you know?
そして今回の6つの密室をつなげた連鎖密室、まあまあ面白かったぜ。あれをお前とやりとりしてるときは今だから白状するが少しだけ楽しいと思った。自分の存在を認めさせようと必死になるお前と、それをどっちも必死で全力だ。おかしな話だが、俺はお前との間にささやかなスポーツマンシップさえ感じたものさ。俺とお前は相入れない存在だが、全く理解できない存在でもないかもしれないとわずかに思えた。だがその気持ちはついさっき微塵も残らずに吹き飛んだ。
だからそなたは誤解しておる。あれはわらわではなく。
違う。
I mean, she was laughing along with her, all the way until she realized that Battler was having none of it, so...
俺はそういう話をしてるんじゃない。 お前はローザおばさんがひどい殺し方を何度も何度も繰り返されるのを見て、面白い見せ物だと嘲笑った。それを見て俺は深く失望した。お前が今回少しはマシな殺し方を選んだのは何かのちょっとした気まぐれなんであって、本来の残酷な勝負には何の変わりもないんだと分かって深く失望した。それどころかお前は残酷な死を純粋に楽しんでさえいる。俺に意地悪をするためだけに残酷を尽くしてるんじゃない。お前は本当に純粋に残酷を楽しんでいる。楽しめる性分なんだ。お前はローザおばさんが何度もむごたらしく殺されているのを俺に楽しいだろうと言った。嫌味で言ったんじゃない。それを俺にも共感してほしくて楽しいだろうと言ったんだ。その瞬間俺は失望し悟った。お前が魔女だとかそうでないとかそういうことが問題なんじゃない。俺はお前のその残酷さが許せない。そして理解できない。許すこともできない。だが魔女を認めるか否定するかというゲームは続ける。自ら降りて敗北を認めたりはしないさ。だがそのゲームにお前の無意味な残酷さは何の必要もない。だから俺はお前を対戦相手として認めないことにする。ロノベの方が100倍マシだ。お前のような残酷趣味はない。あったとしても俺の前でそれをひけらかす悪趣味はない。そうさ、お前は悪趣味だ。残酷で心がなく、だから理解することができない。相手として不快だ。だから俺はお前の顔を二度と見たくない。
As Battler went on and on by himself, Beato was shocked into silence for a long time. Maybe she couldn't understand what she was being told, and this was a sign that she was doing all she could in an effort to understand. For a while, she kept switching between angry expressions, frustrated expressions, bold expressions, as though she herself didn't know what attitude she should take. In the end, she made her face into a candid expression, as though she had come to her senses, and shrugged her shoulders as though she was tired.
なら好きにすればよい。わらわは以後ロノウェを通してゲームを続けることにする。わらわが姿を見せないのであれば文句ないであろ
う。とりあえずはな。だがお前の重ねてきた残酷な行為の数々を、だから絶対にお前を認めない。そのためにもお前に売られた喧嘩を俺から降りない。そして絶対に負けない。それだけだ。
ベアト、これ以上言い訳を重ねても彼の心象は変わりませんよ。後で話があります。それまで下がっていなさい。
わかった。それでは呼ばれるまで姿を消して。
Looking lonely, Beato turned her back to them and vanished. Battler watched, a slightly displeased expression on his face. He thought his argument had been valid, but for some reason his mood didn't clear up.
あいつはバカだろ。
I think he's most disappointed because he can sense that there's more to her than that. Like, he can sense that she actually has some potential to not be as cruel as she is. and that's part of why he feels the way he does.
そうですね。バカで素直です。
あのバカ。ローザおばさんが残酷に殺されるところを俺と見て。満面の笑みで振り返りやがった。あの残酷症。本気で俺と笑い合えると信じてやがったんだ。俺とその感情を共有できると本気で信じてやがった。あの無邪気な笑顔を見て俺は最低な気持ちになったぜ。むしろこれまでのように意地悪な面で言われた方がずっとマシだった。畜生。
お嬢様は友達というものを持った試しのない方です。それどころかあれほど強く物を言われたことさえなかったでしょう。私もマダムも共に付き人。何を申し上げてもお耳には届きません。お嬢様にはこれも。
ふざけるな。俺はあいつの友達になった覚えはないぞ。
そうでございますね。失礼いたしました。
一つだけあなたに感謝を。あの子のゲームを降りないでくれてありがとう。
She spoke words of gratitude, but for some reason Battler made a displeased face. Then, as though in self-derision, he chuckled.
魔女やら悪魔やらに礼を言われるようになっちゃ俺もおしまいだな。ゲームを再開しようぜ。もちろん手心を加えるつもりはないからな。
望むところです。お嬢様と違い、私は熱くはなりませんよ。
Although I think that he is a lot crueler than Battler thinks he is. Like, yeah, he doesn't have the bad taste to show it off, but the fact that he was egging on Ava Beatrice, he was like telling her all about exactly how cruel Beatrice could be and how basically he was giving her all sorts of ideas. I think that he knew exactly what he was doing, and he was doing that specifically to manipulate her. And maybe even to create this exact scenario. I don't know. I don't know if they thought that far ahead, but like I'm even thinking this could all be like an elaborate ploy by Beatrice just to have Runaway say some things in red that turn out to be fake. I don't know.
俺の手はすでに刺したぜ。ローザおばさんが犯人で事故死と仮定すれば魔女は否定できる。ローザおばさんを疑いたくはないがベアトをぶっ潰すために今はあえてそうだと仮定する。
赤で否定を行います。ローザとマリアの二人は他殺です。
You can do that, but okay, I'm gonna have to be operating in two mindsets here then. I'm gonna have to have the mindset of we can trust Runaway and the mindset of we can't trust Runaway. Because I won't be able to actually theorize if I'm just operating under the assumption that everything he says is a lie, so I have to at least entertain the possibility that what he's saying here is correct and that they're not homicides, or that they're both homicides.
よし、そこから始めようじゃねえか。くそ、盛り上がらねえぜ。
And I know some people might be thinking, like, well, it goes without saying that obviously anything anyone says in red is correct. But the thing is, I was looking back at when, a few times at least in the past, and there was times when Battler said things in red. He was saying, like, say this in red, and then he says it, and it's displayed in red. And then she wasn't able to repeat it. So obviously the thing that he said was not true, but he was still saying it in red. So that proves that other people can say things in red without it being true. So, I still think that I'm onto something with that. And until someone actually addresses it, someone actually says, like, Beatrice herself says that, the others are speaking as an extension of her, and that they also count as correct when they speak in red. Until she says that, I'm gonna be doubting that the entire time. With Rosa's and Maria's deaths, it was now clear that the culprit was still hiding somewhere, trying to add even more murders to this chain. As he shed tears, Rudolph scolded Rosa's corpse for being reckless several times, but Rosa would never respond to that again. They decided to place the two corpses in one of the guest rooms and to seal it until the police arrived. The second murder, the murder of the second Twilight, had delivered a heavy blow to everyone. Something I don't really want to think about, but it's possible, is that Rudolph is actually the one who killed them. I mean, he is the one who left and went after them. He could have just found them and killed them right then and there. But, I don't know. It had blown away the optimism that some of them had held. The thought that a crime didn't actually occur, and it was all a game or a farce by Kinzo and the servants. Trying to distract themselves from the loss of the people they liked, George and Jessica had spent the whole time since morning talking about every possibility. And they distracted their hearts by supposing that these murders might actually have all been an act, and that Shannon and Canon were only pretending to be dead. When the next murder occurred, it destroyed that thought, and they were once again struck by the fact that the person they liked had most definitely been killed. By the way, is this fixed yet? Yes, it is. Okay. So what's next? Gouge the head and kill. There's also those who remain shall praise my noble name. That only actually happened in the first game, but yeah, because there was a letter that said praise my noble name. But other than that, that never actually happened in the second game, so I don't know what's up with that. Someone's gonna... Well, we'll see if anything happens with that this time around. The tears that they thought had died had been... The tears that they'd thought had died away began to drip down once more, and Badler couldn't think of anything else to say to them. After that, all the adults checked all the rooms were safe and locked just in case. They made certain that the shutters on all the windows were down and locked, and they confirmed that no one suspicious was hiding anywhere. On top of that, they checked their weapons once again, and checked with each other to make sure that they were mentally prepared, so that they wouldn't hesitate to fire off a preemptive shot if they saw the shadow of a mysterious person. Rosa's gun had been found near the scene of the crime. Someone had gone out of their way to leave it there, so everyone suspected that it was some kind of trap. But when Hideyoshi delicately used a fire iron to fire off test shots, it was able to discharge without incident. So, since the 5 shots loaded into it had discharged without any problems, they reloaded it with bullets and handed it over to the only adult male who wasn't armed, Hideyoshi. However, the fact that it had been able to fire off 5 shots gave rise to a certain paranoia. This short-barrel Winchester could only hold 5 shots. In other words, Rosa hadn't fired even once. And yet the two had probably been killed by someone with their bare hands. This meant that there was a possibility that the crime had been committed by someone whose face they knew.
最初の殺人が起きた時、私は内心これが全て芝居である可能性を考えたの。南條先生には悪いけど、何かお父様が凝りに凝った大芝居を打った可能性もあると思った。だって彼らの密室状況は 彼らの自作自演を想定しない限り生み出せないのだもん。
Or that one of them was the culprit, and they just killed themselves somehow, or something like that. But I think there was a reason we discounted that, and I can't remember it offhand right now, but I'm pretty sure it was something like someone said in red that they were all homicides or something like that.
僕たちもそれを疑いました。いえ、今もそうであってほしいと信じてます。
Actually, nobody said that in red. I'm pretty sure we had ended that little exchange by determining that it was possible that one of the deaths was accidental, because Beatrice refused to repeat in red that it wasn't.
申し訳ないが、それはありません。私も老いぼれです。
Hold on, what did George say?
誤信もあるかもしれない。しかし、生き死にを間違えるようなことは絶対にない。
分かってるよ。わざわざそれを口に出すなよ、南條先生。
すみません。
They had no way of knowing, but Beato had already used the red to proclaim the deaths of the six. No, the deaths of all victims so far in this game. That faint dream that it was all a farce, that the victims were actually alive. I'm sorry to say it, but that's impossible.
隣やこの島に屋敷に精通した何者かが潜んでいて、練りに練った犯行を実行したと考える方が自然だろうよ。つまりこの島には台風が来て外界と途絶された時点で18人以上の人間がいたんだ。
Unfortunately, they don't know that that's not the case. Of course, there was no way for them to know about that either. That claim of Rudolph's had also been denied in red. There are no more than 18 humans on this island.
こう考えると少しは辻褄が合うのかしら。つまり隠れ潜んでいる何者かは本来は今島にいるはずのない人物にもかかわらず、ローザさんが油断するような顔見知りの人物である可能性よ。それはこの2日間のシフトに当たっていない使用人などですか？
それを言われると弱いな。我々は勤務を終えた彼らが離島するのを切符切りのように確認しているわけではない。数日前のシフトの使用人が離島したふりをして島内にとどまっていたかもしれないと仮定した。否定するのは難しいね。
ローダさんもアホちゃうと思うで。いるはずのない使用人がひょっこり姿を現したら普通は警戒バリバリや。
顔見知りの犯行と決めつけるのもどうかと思うわ。暗がりから突然ローザが襲われて銃を奪われそうになった。そしたらローザが転んで柵に頭を打ち動かなくなった。ゲストハウスが近かったので銃声を嫌い素手でマリアちゃんを殺したとか。
Yeah, I mean, taking it by surprise, or taking them by surprise would be one way to... for that to work, but why wouldn't they take the gun afterwards?
そういう可能性もある。そうだとしてもだ。現場にわざわざローザの銃を残していくだろう。犯人が何を武装しているか知らねえが、こちらの銃は不安要素のはずだ。その一丁をなびけるチャンスだったはずだぜ。
I feel like the culprit expected everyone to have guns, because they would have noticed that one was missing if the culprit actually... Like, I feel like if the culprit's someone familiar with the mansion, skulking around in secret, able to hide perfectly, then clearly it's somebody who knows that everyone's going to have a gun. I mean, obviously it's one of these 10 people, so it's probably someone with a gun themselves. I don't know. It could be Ava right now. I could be thinking that it's her and that Hideyoshi is covering for her, but we haven't actually heard him do that yet, so we'll see what happens.
なぜわざわざ現場に残したんだ。
私は初めその銃を罠だと思ったの。
It could also be that maybe Ava was like muttering something in her sleep, like cursing Rosa or something, and then Hideyoshi just got like fed up and went out and killed her or something. But I don't know.
チェス盤思考だとそうなる。わざわざ残した以上、私たちの誰かに手に取らせたい。そして引き金を引かせたいに違いない。てっきり暴発して大怪我を負わせるような危険な仕掛けがされてるに違いないと思ってたわ。
でも現に大丈夫や。おそらく犯人も焦っとったんとちゃうか。今頃銃を奪うチャンスを逃したことを後悔しとるに決まっとるで。
Although if the culprit was you, then you could have left it there with the intention of just being able to pick it up later, naturally as the one who would take it.
なんだか不愉快だな。銃なんか怖くもないっていう魔女のメッセージみたいでムカつくぞ。
しかしいずれにせよ恐ろしい相手ですね。ローザさんが銃を持っていることははためにも分かったはず。にもかかわらず襲いかかるとは。銃を恐れないという点を私たちは軽視するべきではありません。
夏日の言う通りだ。これまで以上に用心すべきだ。
念のためなんだけど、ローザさんたちが外に出たと思われる頃、みんなはどこにいたのかしら。
私と夏日、そしてルドルフとキリエさんはここで一緒だった。
Okay, so those four have airtight alibis. I highly doubt that all those four are working together, so it would have to be that those four are probably innocent in this case. Although that doesn't mean that Rudolph is innocent because he left, so we don't know when they were killed, so Rudolph could be the one who killed them.
私がアリバイを保証する。
わしとエヴァも一緒だったで。わしが保証するわ。
Yeah, you would do that, but I don't know, I'm not so sure.
俺とジョージの兄貴、ジェシカも一緒だったぜ。ローザおばさんに2階へ戻ってろと怒鳴られ、すごすごといとこ部屋へ引き返したさ。
あの時マリアを行かせなければ。
それを言ってももうどうしようもないよ。
南條先生は。
私は2階の部屋で本を読んでおりました。
So he's gonna be the most suspicious here. They're probably gonna be a bit wary around him.
一人でおりましたので誰にもアリバイは証明できませんが、子供たちと一緒に2階へ戻ったのは皆さんも見ているはずです。これを言い出したらキリがないが、窓から飛び降りてローザを襲って雨どいでもよじ登ってまた戻ってきた。
I mean, I'd think his clothes would be wet if that were the case.
めっそうもない。
Unless he had a change of clothes in the guest house, which I guess he could.
この楼体に2階から飛び降りたりよじ登ったりなどというゲートできるわけもありません。
やめましょう。それよりも互いを信頼し合って子供たちのためにもここの安全を死守することの方が先決です。
そうだ、夏日さんの言う通りだ。今は ライフを疑い合うのを言う。
そうね、犯人探しなんて私たちには無用かもしれないわ。ただ明日まで生き残り、警察に通報してその指示に従うだけ。犯人が誰かなんて警察が必ず暴き出してくれるのだから。
どうしたんやエヴァ、まだ体調が悪いんとちゃうか。
母さん、どうしたの？
And Hideyoshi has not mentioned anything about Ava talking about the dream or whatever that she had, so that could still be fake. That could be all just completely made up by Beatrice.
大丈夫？
ごめんなさい。まだ熱が高いみたいなの。大丈夫だから放っておいて。
When they looked, they saw Ava staring at the floor, her breathing harsh again. She had been able to act firm for a time due to the urgency of their situation, but it seemed her body wasn't at its best after all.
あの二人は私が殺した。これで黄金のことを知っているのは私たちだけ。他の兄弟たちにはかけら一つだって譲りはしないの。
なんてことを。あれだけの莫大な黄金なのよ。ローザたちに分け前をあげたって全く問題はなかったでしょうに。
あるわよ。あれは後宮家の当主だけが引き継げる黄金なの。だからこそそれは全て丸ごと当主の栄誉そのものなの。それにわずかほどでも傷をつけることはこの私、新しき黄金の魔女メアトリーチェが絶対に許さないわ。
あなたは魔女の碑文通りに殺人を続けるつもりなの？まさかあと5人も人殺しを続けるつもりなの？
ええ、その面倒な儀式を終えないと私の魔女としての力は完全なものにならないらしいの。ねえ私、この魔女の力は本当にすごいわ。私たちが妄想してきた全てが本当に実現できる。夢が夢でなくなる力なの。この力を知ってしまったらもう魔女はやめられない。
And yet, you still have to do it all in secret, and you can't just do it in front of everybody. Like, if magic is that great, why can't you just kill all 5 people right now, in this room, and then be done with it? Instead of waiting for them to be alone, waiting for them to have alibis, and so on, and so forth.
儀式を完全に終えて私の力が完全なものになれば、きっとそれをあなたにも教えてあげられるわ。
バカなことはやめて。魔女ごっこはもう十分でしょ。私たちは黄金を見つけたわ。そして次期当主の座だって約束されてるわ。ほんの少しの綱渡りは必要だろうけど、もうそれは絶対に叶う夢なのに、これ以上あなたは何を望むというの？
私は魔女になりたかったわ。
私そんな夢なんか知らないわよ。
そうよ、その夢を持ち続けてるから私はこの年のままで生きながらえているの。あなたはその夢を大人になることで捨てたわ。いくら待てども時計を持ったウサギなど訪れないし、ハンプティ・ダンプティにも会えはしない。もちろんトランプの国に招かれたりも絶対にない。あなたはそう諦めてしまったから大人になったのよ。だからもう魔女になりたいなんて思わない。それが本当の自分の夢であったことも忘れてしまったの。
とにかくやめて。私はもう2つの夢を手に入れている。黄金と当主の座。それでもう十分なの。 からお願い。あんたの夢なんて知ったことじゃない。おとなしくしてて。
いやよ、魔法面白いもの。それにあなたの2つの夢は私の魔法のおかげで叶ったのよ。なのに私の夢は叶えてはいけないなんて不公平よ。
あなたの魔法には感謝してるし、あなたこそが本当の魔女だと私は認めてるわ。だからもうおとなしく私の胸の中に帰って、そして二度と現れないで。
いやー、私たちお互いに勘違いしてるわね。そうよ、私はもうあんたじゃないの。あんたは後ろ宮エヴァ、私は黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェだから、あんたの胸の中に帰る義理はないの。さながらあなたという殻を脱皮して蝶になったような気分かしら。
意識が朦朧とする。
私の魔力が未熟な分をあなたの正気で補ってるの。私が儀式を終えて完全な魔女になるまであなたに負担をかけるかもね。それくらいは2つの夢を叶えてあげた対価ってことにしてもらうわよ。大丈夫、安心して。残る5人の生贄についてはあんたの家族は外してあげるわ。
She says that, but I don't know. We know that in at least this episode or next one, George is gonna die, because in the intro there's a pretty noticeable CG of him lying on the ground dead, so... Well, then again, it might not actually be dead. He might not actually be dead. He might have just been, like, sleeping or something, or knocked out, I don't know, but... It's a pretty, like, significant-looking CG that doesn't... It's more than there... It's there for more than just a second or two, so... I don't know.
さあ、あとは老いぼれの南條なんかどう?
Yeah, how about you change up that order? Maybe, let's see, who here would I not mind? Nanjo, Kraus, Hideyoshi. No, wait, she said she's gonna avoid his family, or her family. Nanjo, Kraus, let's say Jessica and George, and, Rudolph if you have to. There. Oh wait, George. Yeah, that's... never mind.
あなただけに明かす殺害予告ところかしら。
That is kind of like what happened the first time around, though. Although, never mind. I was gonna say... Yeah, no. Because Eva and Hideyoshi died, so... Eva finally crouched it down. Hideyoshi rushed up to her and lent her his shoulder.
大丈夫か? 無理せんと休もう。
大丈夫かね、南條先生、エヴァ。
When Nanjo and George tried to approach, Eva made a gesture to stop them.
ありがとう。大丈夫よ、南條先生。薬なら飲んでるの。こんな非常事態で申し訳ないけど、もう少しだけ休ませてもらうわ。
母さん、僕も肩を貸すよ。
ありがとう。お父さんが見ててくれるから平気よ。
It's like she's saying, don't get involved in our crimes, George. We're totally guilty. I don't know.
あなたは2階のいとこ部屋に戻って決して出てこないように。いいわね。何があってもゲストハウスを出ちゃダメよ。外にはあの魔女が。
もう 喋るなや。
Well, this is the first time that she's actually mentioned that witch in front of everybody, so I think we can take that to say that Ava having a delusion of a witch is no longer just a made-up possibility. It's something that is actually real for her, or it's something that she's making up as a cover story for something.
みんなすまんな。わしはエヴァを部屋で看病しとる。なんかあったら呼んでや。
Hideyoshi and Ava retreated from the lobby. However, Ava wasn't the only one who wasn't feeling good. They hadn't gotten a wink of sleep since the previous night, and had been pressed by tension since that morning. They were mustering their energy to protect their families, but if they relaxed even a little, surely everyone would be down and out.
ここまでは順調であるが、ここからが難しいぞ。
難しいとは？
大抵の場合、儀式が進行するにつれ犠牲者が増えると、彼らは守りを固めるようになる。多くの場合、一ところに固まって動かなくなるのだ。それは我らにとって非常に都合が悪い。
それは私たち魔女が群れた人間に劣るということですか？
So is there actually going to be a magical explanation here for why they can't just murder everyone in front of everyone else?
魔女が人間に劣ることはない。ただ、時代が変わり、人間が毒を持つようになったと言うべきか。大昔の魔法が信じられていた時代は問題なかったのだが、現代人はあの小憎たらしいバトラがそうであるように、基本的に魔法を否定する。つまり存在自体が反魔法的なのだ。
So it's like, as long as anybody there, as long as there's one person around who doesn't believe in witches, she can't act, basically. Is that the idea? Even if it's just like on a subconscious level that they don't believe at all.
その結果、彼らはいつの間にか体内に魔法を否定する毒素を有するようになった。
つまり人間の数が多ければ多いほど、その反魔法の毒素が強くなって、私たち魔女には不利だとおっしゃられるのですか？
彼らの魔法を否定する心の力、すなわち対魔法抵抗力の合計値がそのまま魔法力の分母となるわけだ。
Okay, so it's not what I said. It's more like Battler has a particularly strong magic resistance because he's really stubborn and he doesn't believe. But everyone has like a little bit of magic resistance just from, you know, having common sense. Like, no, there's no witches, but they might have a little twinge of doubt in them that says like, oh, there might be witches, maybe, or something like that. And when that like combined magic resistance all piles up, I guess it's really difficult for them to act. Is the idea.
わかるか？そなたにはちと難しい。
ご冗談を。実に簡単にわかります。つまり魔法を信じない人間が多ければ多いほど、そしてその意志が強ければ強いほど、魔法は効果を劇的に助産されるとおっしゃっておられるのですね。なるほど。そのような計算式ならば攻め方を考え直さなければなりません。
Fundamentally, magic possesses a vast power. It can even make a rain of fire fall from the heavens or divide a sea, and reviving a lost life isn't impossible either. However, that power is extremely weak against the toxin that rejects it. And that toxin started piling up in humans since the time they forgot to respect things sacred. Until finally, this earth was covered with enough toxin that the miracles of magic could not be displayed. Thus, witches from across the world were chased from their dwellings. They had been forced to choose to throw away their magic and live as humans, or else live in hiding in remote areas where the toxin of humans didn't reach. In that sense, Rokkenjima, with its population of only a few dozen humans, was extremely favorable for witches. And even more favorable was the existence of the ghost story about the witch who lived in the Rokkenjima forest. In other words, by permeating the island with the fear that a witch might exist, the magic-resisting toxin from the humans was weakened. A small population and room for them to acknowledge magical beings. In other words, minds that were only weakly anti-magical. Only by existing in the valley where those two converged could a witch live in modern times. So could it be that the reason the Battler has such high magic resistance is because he left the Yoshidamiya family for so long? And so he lived in normal society, which made him... No, because it was said that even the people around him believed in, like, supernatural stuff, like, what do you call them? Horoscopes and all that, so it's like, it's possible that that's just, like, a character trait of his that would have been the same either way.
なるほど。つまりその計算式によるならば、魔女が効率よく力を振るうにはいくつかのルールがあることになりますね。一つは演出。人間の仕業とは思えない殺人を演出し、オカルト的な装飾を施して彼らに魔女の存在を強くアピールし、浸透させることによって彼らは魔女の存在を信じるようになり、その結果反魔法力が減少して魔法力の分母の減少も図られる。なるほど。第一の番の不気味な魔法陣の演出などはこれに当たるわけですか。
そうよ、その通り。毎回の第一の番のどぎつい演出は全てそのためのものなのだ。別に決してわらわが残酷なのが好きで面白半分でやっていたわけではないのだぞ。
だとしたら先代様、今回のは失敗ですね。殺し方が非常に地味でした。ただのミステリーにしか見えません。ロノウェイに聞いていますが、前回や前々回のように遺体をもっと派手に損壊してファンタジーに見せかけ、彼らに恐怖心を植え付けるべきでしたね。
まあそうだな。毎回それでは芸がないと思ってな。深く考えるでない。気まぐれだ。
Actually, it really had been her whim. After what Battler had said to her, she couldn't say it out loud anymore. But she really had decided her methods of killing based on mere whims. No, would it be better to say that she had half-heartedly let Runaway decide? After all, she left the closed rooms of this game's first twilight to him. But if she'd had a cruel idea, then she would surely have explored the limits of atrocity even worse than in the previous game.
ローザとマリアの殺し方についても先代様は自重するようにおっしゃられましたが、それも私たち魔女に利する行為ではありませんね。実際彼らは現時点では魔女が実在するなんてこれっぽっちも信じてません。ファンタジーでなく完全にミステリーだと確信しています。私たち魔女にとって失敗した展開です。先代様がどういうわけかぬるいやり方を繰り返したせいです。
ああ、そのだな。若いうちの苦労は買ってでもしろと言うではないか。先代からそなたへのこれは試練である。慎んで挑むがよいぞ。
Beto tried to laugh heartily, but it was obviously the fake laugh of someone trying to cover something up. And the new witch shrugged with a sigh.
この段階から演出によって反魔法力を減ずるのは多分手遅れでしょうね。となればもう一つの手。 人間の分散が良いでしょう。
それが最も効果的であろうぞ。人間の人数が少なければ少ないほど分母の数は減るわけだ。その結果魔法力はてきめんとなる。つまりこの籠城状態をいかに崩して少人数に分散させるかがここからのポイントとなるわけだな。しかし彼らはもはや用心深い。容易には籠城を崩せぬぞ。前々回の金蔵の書斎での籠城、前回の客間での籠城、いずれも手強かった。ましてや今回は老快な大人勢がほとんど残った状態での籠城となっておる。状況はこれまで以上に困難であるぞ。そなたが望むなら特別に助言を与えてやってもよいのだろうな。
In a closed circle, when the first murder case occurs, the survivors always hole up, gathering together to observe each other and ensure their safety. Funnily enough, not only do mystery authors and murder culprits worry about how to break that situation apart, but so do witches who supposedly exist at the other end of the spectrum. For a while, the new witch poked her cheek with her pointer finger, and after acting as though she was planning something, she spoke.
いいえ、結構です。試練ですから。先代様の手は借りません。
そうか。しかしだな、籠城を崩すのはなかなかに難しいぞ。
すでに手は打ってあります。きっと引っかかるはずです。頭のいいやつならむしろ必ず。
Damn it. So they're gonna... That pretty much confirms that Kirie's probably gonna die next. But I really hope that's not the case.
そうか。そなたは優秀であるな。手のかからぬ弟子で、わらわは嬉しいぞ。
私、人に聞く前に自分で勉強するがモットーなので。それでは失礼します。獲物がのこのこと誘い出されるのを待たねばなりませんので。
それではしっかりな。
As the new witch lowered her head, her face blank, she turned into gold butterflies and vanished. Beto didn't look happy at all. She seemed to be lonely because of how little she was being relied on.
どいつもこいつもわらわのことなど構いもせぬ。
It's almost exactly like Shannon said the other, in episode 2, that basically all Beatrice wants is attention. And that's the only thing that will satisfy her, is just people doting on her, people just showering her with attention, whether it's praise, fear, or any other kind of attention.
魔女見習いめ、天狗になりよって、今に手痛いミスをして泣き言を言うに違いないぞ。その時こそようやくわらわの偉大さを理解し、教えを請おうとするに違いないのだ。それまでわらわは高みの見物よ。
She laughed loudly on the outside, but a laugh no one can hear is completely pointless. Beto gave up and quickly stopped laughing. Runaway chose that time to show himself.
失礼いたします、お嬢様。バトラ様との第2の番のゲームが終了いたしました。
そうか。
We didn't get to see it, though.
ご苦労であった。守備はどうであったか。
申し訳ございません。リザインさせていただきました。バトラ様のローザがマリアを考察、赤にて両名他殺で切り返したのですが、エヴァを主犯に据えられた一連の指し手を切り返せませんでした。
Yeah, that was pretty much my thought process as well.
エヴァは秀吉にずっと看病されて部屋で寝ていたであろうが。
秀吉も共犯で、 両名でアリバイを作った可能性を提示されました。
秀吉まで疑うか。殺害時には客室にいたと赤にで叩き切ってやればよいではないか。
それも考えましたが、いずれにせよ数手先でいくつかの大駒を奪われてしまうかもしれません。
Hideyoshi was in the guest room at the time of the murder. She just said that he could have said that in red, which I believe we can probably take as her saying that in red, basically. So that means that Ava may have been out of the guest room, but Hideyoshi was in it. That's possible. Another possibility is that Rudolph is the culprit, because I'm pretty sure Hideyoshi was still in his guest room at the time when Rudolph went out to search for Rosa and Maria.
それに、この手が新しきベアトリーチェ様が撃たれた布石の可能性もありますので。それを尊重することといたしました。
Although if Rudolph dies next, then that goes out the window, I think. Unless there's like way more culprits here than it seems.
申し訳ありません。
布石か。あやつ頭が切れるようだからの。好きにさせておくがよい。どこまでやれるか見ものだ。
そうおっしゃると思いました。弟子が可愛くないので、ご機嫌斜めとお見受けしますよ。
余計なお世話だ。あやつめ。ここからの籠城をどう崩していくつもりなのか。わらわもじっくり拝見させてもらうとするぞ。それでバトラの機嫌の方はどうなのか。
落ち着いておられるように見えました。やはりお嬢様が相手でないと盛り上がらないとおっしゃっておいででしたよ。
そうか、そうであろう、そうであろう。第4の番以降はやはりわらわが復帰しないとバトラも寂しかろうな。
I feel like Ronoe might just be messing with her.
それでは私はこれで失礼させていただきます。
Like, I believe Battler probably said that, but he probably said it sarcastically, and Ronoe is probably omitting that detail.
美味しいクッキーを焼かねばなりません。せめてお嬢様とバトラ様のお話が弾みますように。
あいつ、お前のクッキーボリボリ食ってたな。やはり男の子だからお腹が空くのであろう。多めに焼いてやれ。
かしこまりました。クッキーでテーブルを埋めてご覧に入れましょう。
それが良いぞ。
なんだよ。どうした？
I really don't like this screen. This is like focusing on the two people that might die next. I don't like that, but we're gonna have to end it here. So, until next time, take care. I don't know what's going on, really. I mean, I know what's going on, but I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have probably a lot to sort out and talk about the next time I talk about all the characters, which I'll probably do after this episode. Not this video, but after this this episode ends. So, yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on between Beatrice and Battler, and I'm really not sure quite what they're going for yet, but I feel like there's definitely a very complicated relationship between the two, and it's very interesting. Like, both of them are very sympathetic in their own way, But in Beatrice's case, it's more like, well, I don't know, I shouldn't talk about this right now. I'll talk about it whenever we talk about the characters next time. So, well, not next time. You know what I mean. Whatever. So until next time, take care, and I'll see you then. So, goodbye.